Big chamber ahead. The heart of the
Oh shit!
center tunnel.
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
A few moments later.
Oh my
Shit! I'm putting another turret down.
god. Yeah, that works. I'll admit it, I'm a few years late to the Aliens, Fireteam Elite party, but with 16 hours logged so far, I feel like I've experienced enough to give a fair, enthusiastic review. As a diehard fan of Aliens, this game scratches an itch I didn't know I had.
It's the best.
Between my Colonial Marines cosplay photo shoot at DragonCon this year, and an unforgettable Ellen Ripley with a power loader photo shoot as well, stepping into this universe feels like home, only with more bugs and firepower. Aliens. Fireteam Elite doesn't pretend to be something it's not. It's a co-op third-person shooter that delivers wave after wave of relentless Xenomorph chaos. Set 23 years after Alien 3, you play as Colonial Marines, dispatched to contain threats across various eerie environments. The game shines brightest when you're back-to-back with teammates, pulse rifles roaring, and flamethrowers scorching through hordes of Xenos. For a game focused on pure survival and adrenaline, the combat is chef's kiss, punchy, brutal, and true to the spirit of James Cameron's Aliens. Each weapon feels weighty and satisfying, from the M41A pulse rifle, a love letter to fans, to smart guns that track like the badass hardware you dreamed about as a kid. Class diversity adds some replay value. You've got Gunner, Demolisher, Technician, Doc, and Recon, all with unique abilities and perks. I gravitated toward the Demolisher for obvious reasons, but each class offers tactical variety, especially on higher difficulties. It's clear Cold Iron Studios wanted players to feel like Colonial Marines, and they nailed that power fantasy. The environments are dripping with Aliens DNA. From dimly lit corridors reminiscent of Hadley's Hope to unsettling derelict ships, the game perfectly captures the industrial, grimy aesthetic we know and love. Hearing the beeps of a motion tracker as Xenos crawl out of the walls never gets old. It's terrifying in the best way possible. Cold Iron did their homework too. Details like the screech of Xenomorphs, the hum of your pulse rifle, and that spine-chilling motion tracker ping are pulled straight from the movies. It's like they cracked open Cameron's 1986 masterpiece and let it bleed into the game. As someone who spent a lot of time admiring the Colonial Marines aesthetic and rocking it in cosplay, seeing these details realized so well brought a huge grin to my face. The music also deserves credit. While not composed by James Horner, it hits those familiar militaristic, suspenseful notes, adding layers to the tension as the swarms keep coming. Where Fireteam Elite stumbles is in its repetitive structure. Missions boil down to, go here, defend this, survive the waves. It's fun for a while, but after a dozen runs, the grind starts to show. For a solo player, this can feel particularly glaring, but with a fire team, the chaos makes up for the repetition. The AI companions, while serviceable, aren't nearly as sharp as human players. Trust me, you'll want real friends or online teammates for the higher difficulties. There's nothing worse than watching an AI doc ignore a Xenomorph warrior charging your face. Additionally, the lack of major story beats might disappoint fans craving a deeper narrative. While there's lore to uncover and some intriguing connections to the movies, don't expect isolation levels of storytelling here. It's all about survival and bullets, pure and simple. One of the highlights of my Aliens fandom this year was the incredible opportunity to photograph some amazing cosplayers at DragonCon. I had the privilege of shooting a Colonial Marines photo shoot, where every detail, from the weathered M41A pulse rifles to the battle-scarred armor, brought James Cameron's Aliens to life. The dedication and passion of the cosplayers were inspiring, and I made it my mission to capture the camaraderie, grit, and tension that define the Colonial Marines' spirit. Another standout moment was photographing an incredible Ellen Ripley cosplay by Cola Kitty featuring a full-scale power loader made by Allison Chase Cosplay. Seeing Ripley's iconic heroism recreated so faithfully was surreal, and being able to document that moment through my lens was an unforgettable experience. The shots not only celebrated the craftsmanship of the cosplayers, but also paid homage to the timeless legacy of Aliens. For me, Aliens has always been about survival, teamwork, and resilience, and being able to capture those themes through photography felt like a natural extension of my love for the franchise. Whether it's the Colonial Marines gearing up for a bug hunt, or Ripley standing tall in the power loader, these photos represent what makes Aliens so special to fans like me. If you're an Aliens fan, Fireteam Elite feels like a love letter to the franchise. The attention to detail is incredible. Everything from the iconic M41A pulse rifle to the atmospheric motion tracker pings immerses you in the universe. It's clear that Cold Iron Studios understands the essence of Aliens and took great care to honor its legacy. Customization options let you create your ideal Colonial Marine, adding a personal touch to the bug hunting chaos. The game also pays homage to the series with familiar locations, lore, and even weaponry inspired by the films. For longtime fans, these touches feel like a warm welcome back into a world we've cherished for decades. The DLCs and post-launch updates have only deepened the experience. The Pathogen expansion, for example, introduces new content with a distinct Prometheus-inspired twist, expanding the lore while keeping the core Xenomorph experience intact. It's fan service done right, delivering thrills, nostalgia, and a satisfying way to live out your Colonial Marine fantasy. Is Aliens Fireteam Elite a perfect game? No. But does it deliver the chaotic bug hunting experience every Aliens fan dreams about? Absolutely. It's a love letter to James Cameron's masterpiece, from the sounds of the pulse rifle to the panic-inducing swarms. If you're like me, someone who still quotes "Game Over, man" and wears Colonial Marine armor with pride, this game is worth every moment. For now, I'm happily diving back into the hive. After all, someone's got to nuke 'em from orbit. Score, 8/10. Short on story, but long on xenoblasting thrills. Thank you so much for watching and taking this nostalgic trip with me through Aliens, Fireteam Elite, and checking out some of my cosplay photography with the Colonial Marines and Ellen Ripley cosplays. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more reviews, behind-the-scenes content, and fandom highlights, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. For more updates, photos, and behind-the-scenes looks, be sure to follow me on social media, where I share more of my photography work, cosplay highlights, and all things Aliens and beyond. Stay sharp, Marines, and as always, stay frosty.